Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees not looking like one of the favorites this season, even as defending champs. You don't see this too frequently. How do players in the clubhouse respond to being treated as underdogs, Singh?
Honestly, Boog, it's kind of a slap in the face. I mean, these guys worked hard last year, won the World Series, and now somehow a lot of folks are thinking that they're unlikely to make the postseason. I think they'll be playing with a chip on their shoulders.
But I can see why the expectations are lower. The roster isn't stacking up with the league's best. Still, they know what it takes to win it all. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
That's ball four. Out. Out. You're out. Out. 3.
So 2 down. The batter now, J.P. Ball. That one deep left field, and forget it. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely.
Back now in the Bronx. Here's Gurriel.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Ball four. Take the base. 3. Out. 3. Out.
2 outs, base is empty. Ball in his second season, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ball four. You're out. Ball four. Take your base. Out. Out. You're out. 3. 3.
fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone! And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, it's a lot of trotting. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. And
3. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3.
J.P. Ball, the next to hit. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. And a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 7-3. Siggy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course.
Ball was a big contributor for them in the win. A remarkable 4-homer game. J.P. Ball with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters? What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. J.P. Ball will hit next. Made history yesterday with a 4-homer game. And to give you some perspective, that's more rare than a perfect game. Mateo off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. Ball deep left field. That one carrying into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. That's his 5th homer in the series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Back in New York, and now the DH, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4, and the Diamondbacks 2. So a man at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Owen Miller. Up the middle, and no one can get there. The throw in, and he's out. Two outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Ball made a massive impact in his last game with 4 home runs. Jansen fires. That one ripped. Gurriel makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. This is Corbin Carroll. And a base hit up the middle.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second. The tag out. Ball really stood out in this win. J.P. Ball getting ready to hit, leading the AL in batting average. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And the inning is over. So they get 1 run. Runner at first with 2 away. Ketel Marte now at the plate. Into center and a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he can get that much closer to home plate, but an absolutely perfect throw from the out.
Runner at first with no outs here. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 6th of the series, and they lead it. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hammer, base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Base hit. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here it comes. The other way. Snags it for the 2nd out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Here's a high chopper. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And Polanco is out. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair. But they still lead at 3-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gurriel going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ball was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get
my darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, seems like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up. I'm still just trying to understand. Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now.
J.P. Ball, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? All right, ready to get underway. This is Bryce Terang. Line drive. Brings it in. 1 away. So digging in, J.P. Ball knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. his 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get ripped on a line. Chorio makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 7-5.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Kobe Mayo stepping in now for the Yankees. Roll to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now the catcher comes up to here. Jefferson Carroll. Line drive, that's a base hit. Well, one-run game. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they... Ball was a big contributor for them in the win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game. And the final here today. J.P. Ball went yard 3. Ready to go. And now Kenny Small trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That's a base hit. J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. Forget it. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Double steal. Swing and a pop-up. Simeon. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Hit hard, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. To second, pulls him off the bag. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And he steals 3rd without a throw. That one the other way. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out to center. Ball settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw in. And he's in there. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Here comes the throw.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't over.
Ball was outstanding in this ball game, helping. We head to the bottom of the second, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. Peralta back to work. In the air, left side. Chorio under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. First and third, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's a base hit. Run scores.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. That one the other way. Off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Kenny Small. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run comes in from second. It's 4-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 out, space is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Chorio makes the grab, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 2. Man at first, nobody out. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Line drive, makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees. So the big right-handed hitter at the plate. Lots of power. He is dangerous. Swung on, belted. Going back. Bangs off the wall. 1 run across. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that.
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, 6